Hello and welcome to the Aggressive Optimism podcast with me, Jenna Edwards. I am so excited to talk to you today about, well, something I never planned, and that was becoming a producer. That was not the dream, y'all. The dream was actor, full stop. I did not move to Los Angeles to organize other people. I moved there to be in front of the camera. But then one of my best friends ruined that plan, like a lot. He called me one day and said, very casually, I enrolled in film school. And I was like, that's amazing. I love that. And then he said, it's a 2-year program. So in 2 years, you're going to have to produce my senior thesis because you're the most organized person I know. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm an actor. You can go F yourself. That was literally my response, y'all. And for the next 18 months, every single time we talked, he would say it again. And you're producing my senior thesis. And every time I would respond, no, I'm not. Until one day I realized he wasn't joking, right? And I had no idea what a producer did, literally. I don't honestly think a lot of people in the film business really know what a producer does. So that felt like a problem because if I was going to do this, apparently against my will, I needed to understand what I was doing. So instead of waiting for his thesis film to be my first, I did something that, looking back, honestly changed everything. I started producing his classmates' short films. Not because it was glamorous, because y'all, it wasn't. No one was paying me. There was no spotlight. I literally was doing it at the same time as working a full-time job. It was all logistics, schedules, budgets, locations, making sure people showed up, fixing problems no one else wanted to deal with. And here's the part that actually surprised me. I was really good at it. Not because I trained for it and not because I have some superpower, but it was because I cared, because I liked making things work, and because I love helping creative people bring their ideas to life. So that's when something really kind of uncomfortable started happening for me. I wasn't just an actor anymore. I was expanding, which I did not love at first, right? It felt like a betrayal, like I was abandoning my dream. But the thing I know now is I wasn't. I was building a skill. And here's the belief that got destroyed in that season. That's the belief that you have to wait to be chosen. So when I first moved to LA, I thought the path would look like this. You audition, you get chosen, you become successful. Then maybe you have some influence. But producing flipped that on its head. No one chose me to organize that set. I stepped in. No one handed me authority. I had to earn it. I had to earn trust. And the cool thing is trust compounds. One of those short films reconnected me with someone I had met years earlier at a film festival. We started producing together, and eventually I produced my first feature film, which led to other opportunities, which led to more rooms, which led to whole career layers and layers I never saw coming. And it wasn't because someone crowned me. It was because I helped. That's it. I helped first, and opportunity came later. And this is where I want to say something that might sting a little. Sometimes we say we want opportunity, but we don't actually want to be useful. We want the spotlight. We don't want the spreadsheets. And I say that with all the love because I was the same at that time. I wanted to act. I didn't want to run the logistics. But serving built something in me that waiting never could. I gained confidence, capability, and most importantly, credibility. People knew if I said I'd handle it, I would. And that reputation matters more than raw ambition. Because here's the truth, y'all. Rooms open for people who are reliable, not just talented. And serving is one of the fastest ways to build reliability. Now, did I feel confused during that season? Absolutely. Did I question if I was drifting from my dream? Yes, all the time. Did I worry that people would think I couldn't make it as an actor? Oh yeah, big yes. But identity expansion rarely feels clean. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like outgrowing something and not knowing what you're becoming yet. But here's what I eventually understood. Helping didn't shrink my dream. It strengthened it. Because now I understood story from both sides, performance and production. And that perspective made me more valuable than I could have ever imagined. So if you're sitting somewhere right now waiting to be picked, waiting to be validated, waiting for someone to say, okay, now you're ready, maybe the better question is, where can you help? Where can you step in? Where can you build trust? Because sometimes the fastest way into the room isn't the front door. It's by carrying something in. And once people see you carry it well, they don't forget. So that season taught me something I still believe. You do not have to wait to be chosen. You can choose to contribute. And contribution builds credibility. And credibility opens doors. Not instantly, mind you, but consistently. So help first. Opportunity comes later. That's aggressive optimism. It's not loud, it's not flashy, it's just useful. If you enjoyed this, please follow the show, leave a review, and share this with someone who's tired of waiting, okay? And until next time, go be realistic. And by realistic, I mean optimistic, because let's do this. Okay, bye.